Hello again, everyone. My name is Jeff, otherwise known as the Economic Prepper. Welcome back to the program. Really appreciate you taking out a few minutes of your valuable time, sharing it with me to get your latest crypto update, find out what's going on in the economics of the world, how things are happening, and it's rapidly changing. I understand that. So I'm going to keep this nice and short and sweet, right to the point. Appreciate your time. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that cool stuff that helps out the channel, keeps me motivated doing more videos like this. So I'll jump right into it. Here we go. The story I'm going to talk about today is right out of Zero Hedge. Hopefully it doesn't cut off too much here. Okay, I zoomed in just to make it a little bit easier to read. So, crypto regulatory pivot accelerates. The FDIC is releasing almost 800 pages of letters. The SEC dials down oversight, reassigns lawyers. Let's see, does this all fit? That's close enough. All right, so it's quite a pivot. The FDIC, the regulatory body overseeing banks in the U.S., has released 790 pages, nearly 800, of additional correspondence related to firms offering crypto services to clients. According to the FDIC, the documents show requests from banks and other institutions to offer crypto services to clients were almost always met with resistance, delays, constant requests for more information, and pause letters. Basically anything to slow them down. We'll read a little bit more here, and again, the full text and the full link to this will be in the description. It's from Zero Hedge. I think it's an article from the 5th of February, so it's easy to find. So as Cointelegraph reports, Vince Quill from Cointelegraph, the newly revealed document tranche, that's all it, the stack of papers, included previously related correspondence from 24 banking firms and additional correspondence from other firms that requested permission to offer crypto-related services. Looking forward, we are actively reevaluating our supervisory approach to crypto-related activities, the FDIC acting chairman, Travis Hill, wrote, marking a seismic shift in the government's agency stance towards the crypto industry. I'll talk about the acting chairman in a moment. Let me finish reading just a little bit more. So the FDIC was exposed in the FOIA request, which is a Freedom of Information Act. There were two of them filed by Coinbase. They requested for FDIC documents related to the debanking of crypto firms under Operation Chokepoint 2.0 in October 2024. I think it was Nick Carter who covered that the best on his Substack. I've done some videos on Operation Chokepoint 2.0. Basically, they were shutting everything down that they could for allowing Americans to get dollars into and out of the crypto system. I think that's all really. Oh, a little bit more highlights. Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis, who's also a big proponent of Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, or Strategic Bitcoin Reserve (SBR). She accused the FDIC of destroying documents related to Operation Chokepoint 2.0 in January, and instructed the agency to preserve all records relating to digital asset activities from 2022 onward. Basically, don't cover your tracks. A lot of that going on lately. Senator Lummis also threatened to make criminal referrals to the U.S. Department of Justice if the destruction of evidence by FDIC employees was discovered by the Senate Banking Committee. They got two more things to read here. At the same time, Decrypt reports that the U.S. SEC is cutting back its specialized crypto enforcement unit, reassigning more than 50 lawyers and staff members focused on regulating digital assets as a changing landscape under President Donald Trump takes root. The crypto unit overhaul is part of Trump's administration's efforts to curtail government intervention in digital assets. Trump has vowed to curb regulatory oversight in the crypto sector since his presidential campaign and make the U.S. a global leader in digital assets. So, dropping out of here, do a little summary for you guys. Sorry for reading to you. Some of you people listen in the car, can't watch the video the entire time. Again, link will be in the description. The point is this, all right? We had Chokepoint 2.0. In 1.0 and 2.0. Basically for the last close to a decade, but significantly more since 2016, the SEC and the CFTC actively worked against crypto. That's well known. It's documented. You've got these documents coming out. Senator Lummis knows. Lots of people know. We've seen what Gary Gensler did. We know what the CFTC was doing. They were trying to proliferate these things at the expense of Bitcoin and other hard currencies, especially digital assets. That's why we had court cases by Ripple, against Veritasium, against Coinbase, all these. I forget the name of the letter, but they would send these letters out to basically to show that you're going to be under investigation, or we may process litigation. All this activity for the last 5+ years, probably longer, to push against crypto, it's all changing. So now with regulations coming, with new laws coming, with clarity coming for these projects, it's going to help people to get into crypto. It's going to help banks to allow crypto to be sold and stored there, which is going to be a cautionary tale, because I will not be surprised if this is a Hail Mary by banks to try and add more to their bottom line of assets, because they're not making loans. So banks aren't growing. Banks are in trouble. They make money when they loan money, and that right now no one's taking out a loan because interest rates are too high, and there's no velocity of currency in the marketplace. So that's why the economy is stagnant. It's stagflation. People are only spending on core needs, not wants and desires, and the economy is not growing because there's no loans. So now banks are going to be able to offer crypto, which is it's another rat's nest. And like, please, if you could do one thing, if anybody asks, tell them don't leave your crypto in a bank. Same thing we tell people, like, don't leave too much currency in your bank. Because banks, once you give those funds to the bank, they are essentially their property, and you get it last. Okay, if the bank goes under, you get it last. We saw bank closures last year. Could easily happen again this year as the economy reshapes itself. But the point is that crypto is going to be made easier. Banks are going to make it easier, better or worse. But they're going to make it easier. They're going to make it easier for companies to get into crypto with the new accounting. And again, these choke points going away. And the crypto floodgates are going to open. But you've got to know what you're doing. And I know that if you've been watching this video for almost 10 minutes now, odds are you probably know something about what you're doing in cryptocurrency, and that's great. If you don't, reach out to me. I can help you as well. There are ways to learn, and you can teach yourself on the internet. But most people, they're not going to spend that time. They're going to walk into the bank and say, hey, look, they're offering Bitcoin or other cryptos or Ethereum, and they are willing to do all the work for me. All I have to do is give them the money, and they'll buy it for me, and they'll put it into a digital account, and then it's safe and secure. Well, we know it's not. The whole point of having crypto is being your own bank. That's one of the points. Not your keys, not your coins. You're your own self-custody. You're the custodian. You have your wealth in your possession. This just is a hard analogy. Holding a piece of silver in your hand is a lot different than holding a claim to it electronically by owning it in a fund. So there's going to be a lot of education again. That's why we're working on education as much as we can. We put that out there. But things are happening very quickly, and it's easy to get lost in the shuffle. But the fact that they're dropping the barriers to getting into the market, getting into the crypto world, the regulations coming, there's going to be a flood of currency, flood of liquidity that's moving out of the stock market, which is overpriced and is poised to have a problem any day soon. Rotate out of that sector into the crypto sector, and there's plenty of room for growth, not just in Bitcoin, but all crypto projects. So, lots said today. What are your thoughts? I read all the comments. Leave one down below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Take care.